Welcome back, Proctor sports fans, to the latest edition of The Nest, where we cover all the athletic happenings of Proctor Academy. And I'm its host, Shuggy Reynolds, and even a simple surgery couldn't stop me from being the ultimate arbiter of information of Proctor Athletics. We're going to start off with a little segment we here at PBN like to call the Shuggy Shakedown, where, well, let's give you the shakedown of all that's happening in Proctor Athletics. Starting off with the cross-country team, who have just been lights out all season and already taken the first leg, the first point in the tug-of-war, the Battle of the Granite State, otherwise known as Holderness Day, if you want to put it simple. Already going up one, where they placed second place in the Lakes Region Finals, only coming second to St. Paul's, where once more the runners have been spectacular. But that's not it. Lakes Region, this isn't where this team stops. They'll be going, a select few group of runners will be going all the way to Knapsack, where we wish them all luck on their future postseason endeavors and aspirations. Moving on next, we got boys varsity soccer, who played a tough, tight game against Vermont Academy, only ending up losing 2-1. But the real story has to be about Proctor's goalkeeper, Fritz the Thrill Griffith, who just played spectacularly versus Vermont Academy, right? I don't need to just tell you what he did. Let's show the clips. He stopped not one, but two penalty kicks versus this nationally good Vermont Academy team. It cannot be stated how good a team this Vermont is, and Fritz just shuts the door. Look here, right? Gets his whole body. I mean, he could have been off by a foot, and that still would have hit some part of his body. Smack dab in the middle, shut in the wall. And then in comes the second penalty kick, where once more does his job. Now, in this clip, they do still manage to score off the rebound, but he still gets the initial piece of it, right? And he has just been a joy to watch this season. One of the main stories of this Proctor team has been how good the goaltending has been from him. And I would not be shocked if you see this boys varsity soccer team as the deciding point on Holderness Day next week's Saturday, November 9th, I believe, where they have just been. The defense has been great. The center backs have been great. And just look here again. Spectacular, worldy level stuff here from the keeper. And all this long build-up, all the anguish, right? And boom. Now, they do still score off the, rebound, but spectacular playing by Fritz. And that's not the only soccer program we're covering here. Let's move on to girls varsity, who, ringing the bell, got the win versus the Tilton Rams, where once more they kept the sheets clean against them, stopping the high-flying Rams offense from putting anything on it. Continuing the no more than 2 goals in a game streak by this Proctor Academy defense and offense, they just keep on finding ways to win. And the girls' varsity soccer team once more plays with so much heart every single game. Don't be surprised to make them be a big difference maker in the Proctor's overall athletic standings versus Holderness. And then, moving on to the Heart Attack Hornets. Girls varsity field hockey. I don't know how they do it. I seriously don't. They pulled another rabbit out of the hat versus Austin Prep. They scored another overtime goal that we'll be seeing shortly. I mean, Austin Prep didn't know what hit them when they ran into the most clutch field hockey team in the Lakes region. Let's see the overtime game winner for Proctor Academy here, where once more, it's the razor-thin margins this team just loves to live by. Live by the stick, die by the stick. That's how this field hockey team rolls. And, I mean, they keep the possession here. They just keep playing in overtime. And they keep finding ways to win. And they find the ball in the middle. They find it in the slot, and boom, they just whack it in as Proctor pulls off another miraculous win. And they have just been the wagon of of the sports that play on the turf. They have been just a wagon this year. And little rumor has it that if they win out these next couple of games, a playoff spot could be in order for these Heart Attack Hornets. I want to thank you fans in the audience for welcoming me into your homes and your dorms Even if this week's episode was a little strange being filmed remotely, I just love delivering the word of PA athletics to you. And I hope you join us next week for the most important discourse of the season in Holderness Weekend. This is Shuggy Reynolds signing off, and thank you for joining us.